We have to be really careful that the things that we are using to worship weren't created for other gods, that they weren't used for idol worship, and they weren't used for ancestral worship, nature worship, or anything like that. And these types of things exist in many cultures across the board. And it could be really hard to recognize these things and to let go of these things, because some of these things are really deeply rooted and ingrained in our cultural traditions. And people will often get really defensive about them, especially when these things are entangled with a lot of emotional nostalgia from their upbringing, as well as the deeply rooted pride that many of us have regarding our cultures, that in the end, really, all of us need to let go of, so we don't wind up locking future generations in cultures and traditions that ultimately separates them from Christ. In Deuteronomy 7:25, God tells the Israelites, "The graven images of their gods you shall burn with fire. You shall not covet the silver or the gold that is on them, nor take it for yourselves, lest you become unclean with it, for it is an abomination before the Lord your God." This command from God is a call for complete rejection of idolatry and a complete alignment with His holiness, leading to intense aversion to anything that is detestable to the Lord. So we really cannot come to the Lord and expect to take the traditions of our culture that have been used to worship ancestors, that have been used to worship other gods, and attempt to rebrand it and offer it to the Father, the sovereign God of Israel. Because He makes it very clear in Scripture that those things are not only unacceptable to Him, but they are detestable to Him. We must take off the lenses of our culture and see God in truth. Taking off the glasses of our culture so we can see clearly with the eyes of Christ. And we must realize that if the Israelites weren't allowed to take things